Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Tuesday evening and today was shock horror the day social media went down for a while. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp was a bit iffy, Outlook started getting a bit iffy, but Facebook and Instagram definitely went down for a while. And of course, we're like, what's happening? Tried to log in. Somebody forgetting their passwords, like I need to get a new password, and of course everyone's like, oh my goodness, we're getting hacked, etc., etc. So we just switched it off at work, and I messaged Kathleen and Patrick and went, watch your Facebook, because we weren't sure what was happening. And it got me to thinking, because a couple of months ago when the UK government had said that we should get more resilient and advised us to get like a battery powered radio and make sure we've got plenty batteries and things like that. And I thought I need to make myself a wee bookie, because I just thought that would be a good idea to have everything on paper rather than all online. So that is now excuse me, that is now in getting checked before it gets published in Amazon. It's called The Little Red Book of Resilience. And the reason it's called that is because it's just a red cover, which means it'll be easy to find in a bookcase or wherever you leave it lying. It's going to be the red book, the little red book. So I have put that forward on Amazon just now so that I can get myself a couple of copies and give them to like Patrick and everybody that I know, basically. So you'll be able to get that if you want it. But that was like when the government said we should be more resilient, that I did that. I've just put it forward to print just now. But today I noticed that although Facebook and Instagram, certainly Instagram is a social media, and you don't particularly use it for much else. Facebook, however, there's a lot of places of work use Facebook. They have groups for their teams. They transfer photographs on Facebook. They message each other on Facebook. Now, the people that you regularly message on Facebook or Instagram, even if it's family members, work colleagues, community group colleagues, do you have their actual phone number in case Facebook goes down? Because we noticed there's a lot of people within our work where we just Facebook message them or we Facebook phone them. So I now have a thing on our system which will also be going into a notepad of the guys' telephone numbers, the office people's telephone numbers, all our telephone numbers. We'll also be taking things like the landlord, your gas guy, your electricity guy, your insurance policy documents, etc., just the details from them. So it turned out that whereas you initially think that, Facebook and Instagram are down, that's just social media, it doesn't matter. As Kathleen said, oh my goodness, the millennials can't take a picture of their dinner, whatever will they do? There's a lot of people who use it for official things or passing things between each other to get to official things. As I say, sharing photographs, sharing information. And a lot of that went squinty today. And as I say, our Outlook went a bit squinty as well, which was probably the many people who use Facebook to send photos to each other or to send information to each other started using WhatsApp and Outlook. I know a lot of people were laughing on Twitter, X, whatever, saying, I haven't been on here forever, but, Facebook and Instagram are down. Come on here, find out. Yeah, Facebook and Instagram are down. So Outlook and WhatsApp got overloaded. So they were struggling as well. So yeah, it's kind of a thing, and it's a thing that made me think, I want this written down on paper. I want my phone numbers on paper. I want my insurance policy document numbers on paper. I want my bank account numbers. Not the passwords, not the special thingy bobs, but I want my bank accounts. I want my lawyer's number. I want mum's care home number. I want it all written down so that if push comes to shove, I have got information without having to rely on the internet or electricity. I want it in a book. So that's what I've done. I have invented a book. And as I say, I invented it ages ago when the UK government was talking about we should be more resilient. But hadn't done anything with it. It was just like, oh, you're being a bit conspiracy theorist here, Karen. You're maybe going a wee bit too far. And then today it happened again. And because I was at work when it happened and I saw how it affected us at work, I was like, nope, I need to have a backup plan. Don't like this. I hate not having a backup plan. Do you know, I'm always sort of the fixer. You know, if we can't do it that way, how can we get it? Or how can we find it? How can we do it? That's the way my brain works. And of course, when this went down, I'm like, okay, how are we going to do this? Right, we need to find someone whose phone number we've got to tell the rest of the people whose phone number we don't have, that normally we would send them messages on Messenger, that Facebook is down. So no point trying to get in touch with us. That is a long way round for a shortcut. So I am going to remedy that. I have started today and I will be remedying more tomorrow. So yeah, how did you get on in the great social media outlet or outage, the great social media outage of March 2024? Do you know, it's ridiculous how much we rely on these things, but they are fabulous when they work. So yeah, I am now going to go and have a rest because once I get my book, I'm going to be filling it in. So I will catch you later.